So there we were, on a Saturday morning, setting up for what promised to be the most epic garage sale our neighborhood had ever seen. My buddy, Tom, and I had dragged out old furniture, stacks of dusty vinyl records, and a collection of mismatched kitchenware that could rival any thrift store. Tom's neighbor, Mr. Stevens, was an enthusiastic contributor to the sale, hauling out boxes of items from his attic with the kind of zeal usually reserved for treasure hunts or Black Friday deals. We all knew Mr. Stevens had a flair for the dramatic, but no one expected the wardrobe malfunction that was about to unfold. As the morning sun climbed higher, the trickle of bargain hunters turned into a flood. People were haggling over vintage lamps and slightly creepy porcelain dolls, while Mr. Stevens proudly displayed what he thought were his old disco suits. The sequined glory of the 70s was hung up next to his box of mystery items, which he claimed contained relics from his wild youth. Everything seemed normal until a lady with an eye for nostalgia pulled out a pristine white gown from the rack. "Oh my, this is exquisite," she exclaimed, twirling around with delight. Mr. Stevens, caught up in the excitement, nodded vigorously, oblivious to the fact that the gown was his wife's cherished wedding dress. It was only when Mrs. Stevens appeared, clutching her morning coffee and stopping dead in her tracks, that the gravity of the situation became apparent. Her gasp could have drowned out the noise of 100 bargain hunters. "Harold!" she shrieked, causing even the squirrels to pause in their treetop antics. "That's my wedding dress." The crowd fell silent, save for a muffled giggle from Tom, who was trying, and failing, to look sympathetic while clearly enjoying the chaos. Mr. Stevens turned a shade of pale usually reserved for ghosts or spilt milk. He rushed over, stammering apologies, while the lady reluctantly returned the gown, looking like she'd just lost out on a winning lottery ticket. In the end, Mr. Stevens managed to smooth things over with his wife, though he had to promise a weekend getaway to make up for the blunder. As for the disco suit? Well, it turned out to be hiding in plain sight, mistaken for a particularly garish set of curtains. It was a garage sale to remember, not just for the incredible finds, but for the lesson learned: always double-check your disco from your matrimony.